Do I solely trade supply and demand plus trend direction? Is that all you think a person needs, plus good risk management to become a successful trader? Man, that really sums it up. Yeah. Whew, that's a really good question. Gosh, I wish I was on different software because that would be a good clip for Cody. So what I just meant by that comment right now is I'm hoping to take clips from when I go on rants and just kind of upload them again, because I go live and everyone's like, hey, do you have a video on that? And yeah, I probably have answered everything you need to know over the course of me doing this for how many years on YouTube. So it's going to be like a Joe Rogan thing where there's the hour-long live stream, and then there's going to be uploads of just clips where I do things. There's not going to be a what's up, what's up. It's going to be just smack dab in the middle of the conversation. But that's what I trade on. Imagine just picking the direction and going with it. You'll win more trades than you will lose, because for you to lose when you're going with the trend, it has to be the absolute peak. You know, like, but there's a lot of fine-tuning. While that sentence seems short and easy to say out loud, yeah, supply and demand plus the direction. Go. It really is. But then there's, again, the supply and demand levels. How did we get there? Not just that level. Otherwise, if it was that actionable, there would be a bot created out of this. But because it's still the human aspect, and not just all bots like everyone loves to preach, that's why you can't. That's why you can't just say, hey, when you see this, do that. You can't apply rules to a system that doesn't have rules. So would you be a whole lot better at trading if you just cut out all the crap and just stuck to that? Probably. I believe so you would. Good risk management. You're not going to do anything if you don't have good risk management. If you can't evaluate your risk and understand what the potentials of all aspects are, there's the number games. The numbers game. Okay? So imagine a scenario 1 to 100. Most of the time, you're going to be at that, 30 to 70. We're going to be right in there. And then you have the little outliers, and then you have the extremes. Actually, I should have done 68%, 95, and 99%, like the standard deviations. Most of the time, you'll hang out right in the middle. And then you get a little bit outside, and then there's the extremes outside of that. So you could say, like, hey, what if World War III kicks off tomorrow? Yeah, I should probably be in puts. If you really thought that, any out-of-the-money puts would do, and almost any ticker. But I'm going to go ahead and buy this stock. I'm going to go long. What if World War III kicks off tomorrow? We got a very, very, very tiny chance that happens. But it could, so that's why we still want to manage risk. And that's, if you're even worried about that, you've probably already gone on everything else. Because it's what if a tweet comes out? What if this news happens? What if the Fed says this? That's kind of your short wiggle room. What if the Fed does this and bonds do that? Okay, now we're a little bit outside. And then what if World War III kicks off? And you usually find your happy medium there. And that's going to come into place as far as where you're going to put your stop loss. Where am I actually going to get out? Because if you just go stopping out at the whole dollar, it's why you guys hear me stopping out at the 85-cent mark. Because I used to stop out a lot at the dollar. Then it got a little bit better when I put my stop at the 95 cent, a little bit better at 90, and I put my stop loss at 85 cents. And I was like avoiding it. Would just drop down, go just smudge past that dollar, and turn around. And then I just kept that. So a lot of this is going to be experience. That's something I can't give to you. Hopefully while watching me, you can piggyback off of it. Ultimately, that's what I want you to gain. We can break down charts till we're blue in the face. Your execution is largely going to depend on that, your ability to not have emotions. Also put stops in, not just talk about them.